These girls had lived for over 100 years, yet their appearance remained that of teenagers. Their favorite pastime was teasing the boys, because it was the only way they could still feel alive. If anyone lost the will to keep going, cracks would spread across their body. Soon after, a terrifying black smoke would engulf them, and they would vanish completely from this world. It all started years ago when the town steel factory suddenly exploded. Countless fractures appeared in the sky, and time itself stopped flowing. Since then, the townspeople never aged. They all remained exactly as they were. At first, people thought it was a curse from the heavens. Later, they decided it must have been divine will. They treated the steel factory as a sacred relic and forbade anyone from entering. But one day, Mutsumi took Masamune straight into the forbidden grounds. Masamune stared in shock at the rusting machines around him. Then he noticed bones, evidence of human life. Before he could react, a girl rushed at him, knocking him to the ground and even kissing him. Her movements felt nothing like those of a human. Mutsumi soon caught up. The girl panicked when she saw her, like she had just spotted a predator. Moments later, Masamune was cleaning a chamber pot and asked Mutsumi what was on his mind. Why did that girl look so much like her? Did they share blood ties? Mutsumi looked disgusted. She explained that her father had sent her to care for the girl, to make sure she never left the factory. But caring for such a large body was difficult alone, so she had asked Masamune to help. Masamune felt awkward but agreed. They decided to take turns looking after Itsumi. That day happened to be Masamune's turn, but when he arrived, Itsumi was nowhere to be found. She was playing hide-and-seek with him. When Masamune finally found her, he gave her some food he had brought. To his shock, Itsumi spoke for the first time. Masamune, stunned, stared at her face so similar to Mutsumi's. He asked again if they were related. Itsumi didn't understand. She thought Mutsumi was just the name Masamune had given her. Masamune was speechless. Itsumi, thrilled with her new name, ran outside and started playing on an old train. Masamune quickly pulled out his sketchbook and began drawing the scene. But suddenly, two men arrived. One of them was Mutsumi's father. The moment he saw Itsumi, he was ecstatic, declaring her a divine gift to the town, their goddess. Masamune was left with a growing sense of doubt. The next day, the boys invited the girls to explore an abandoned tunnel rumored to be haunted. The girls were terrified, but to everyone's surprise, the most timid among them volunteered first. Mutsumi also agreed to go, and with 2 people committed, the rest followed. That night, they gathered at the tunnel. The rule was simple: go in pairs and leave writing on the wall. By chance, the timid girl was paired with Masamune. She hesitated at first, then seemed to gather courage. She wrote something on the wall and confessed her feelings to him. Masamune was stunned and turned her down immediately, because his heart already belonged to Mutsumi. The girl realized it too. She wanted to let it go quietly, but then the others suddenly appeared. They all saw her confession written on the wall. Mortified, she ran off, saying her goodbyes. Everyone watched as she disappeared, fear sinking into their hearts. The next day, the townspeople held a meeting. They concluded that she must have thought of something that created cracks inside her, which led the divine machine to consume her. From then on, the entire town lived in constant fear. But Masamune blamed himself. He believed her death was his fault. He was certain the truth lay with Itsumi. After all, why else would she be locked away? And his brother must have known something too. It was then his brother revealed the truth. Itsumi didn't belong here. Their entire world was nothing more than a fabrication. The townspeople couldn't accept it, but the town's leaders insisted it was a blessing. After all, their lives were eternal, so long as no cracks appeared in their hearts.